Hello everybody, once again welcome to my channel Nayan's Watercolor. Hope you all are well. So let's start today's topic. Today's topic is a Masai Mara in northern Kenya and in the Tanzania. And basically this is a national reserve which is situated in both these countries. So this is a dark time at the Masai Mara jungle that is in Kenya and Tanzania, which I am going to paint. So first of all, the sky. The sky at the dark time is I am painting with a light yellow and with a light orange, and then I will put a crimson red and the Persian blue tone all over the sky, so as to give a depict that this is a dark time and it is becoming a darker bit. So I am giving a black darkish tone and the blackish tone of the crimson red and the cobalt blue, and I am also using some ivory black on the other portion of the sky. You are seeing that it is a dark, it is becoming getting dark, and some light is also coming because the sun has just set down. And this is the Mount Kilimanjaro on the back of the picture, and which I am painting in the light sap green and in the light Persian blue. And all the pictures, this is a dark time, so I am not painting it in very bright, and it will be a gloomy, and it is because of the dark time, and it is in the evening, late evening, and on the sun is setting down, so nothing will be clearly seen. So this is the green patches and the grassy patches which I am now painting with an cadmium orange and the dark yellow mixed. This is the bush which I am going to paint, and this is the acacia tree besides these grasslands which I am going to paint. Let's see whether the paint has been dried up, then I will use the dry brush techniques to bring out this acacia tree. This is the special tree for which it is named as Masai Mara. Masai means the actually the tribe of the Kenyan region, and the Mara is the spotted. It is because of this acacia tree which is in large number grown in this semi-arid region. And this tree has got a specialty because of its canopy. Its canopy looks like an umbrella, and sometimes it looks like a big umbrella. So you will just find these types of tree with her small leaves in its trunk, and these type of trees are basically thorny bushes is also there in the tree's canopy. So I am painting it out in the sap green, Persian blue, and burnt sienna, and the light yellow on the lighter portion where the light is falling, that is on the right hand side, left hand side of the picture. And this is the trunk which I am painting in burnt sienna, cadmium orange, and ivory black. And I am also lifting some of the colors from the trunk so as to give a light effect over there. And this is on the other hand, I am also painting this acacia tree, and its trunk is very hard, and they are used it for some domestic purpose also, and they are also to use it for grazing the herds in the savanna grassland areas also. And now the bushes I will going to paint. This is the grasslands which is called a savanna grasslands in these areas. And I am using this sap green, yellow ochre, and the burnt sienna to paint the savanna grasslands. Because burnt sienna I am using because it is the dark time, and so it is a gloomy, and moreover these grass are very much not in green in color, but they have a texture of a dry texture in their color. So I am using this yellow ochre along with the burnt sienna and a little bit of sap green. And I am also using the fan brush to give a little tone of the grass, because these grass are very much taller in structure. You can also use the normal brush, but I am using here the sap fan brush because I had got it. so it's give a better structure and texture of the grasses. And now I am darkening the portion of the trunk of the trees so as to give a light and shadow effect, because the light is very light over here, not so much brighter. And now I am giving the texture and pointing out the grasses in the bushes with a dark color of the brown china and the cadmium yellow, cadmium orange, and the ivory black. And this is the grassy texture. I am using the point two brushes to give the grassy structure all over the patches. And this is, and also the grass over on the upper hand of the grassy structure there will be a light in color, and in the beneath the grass this will be in darker in color, because it is a dark time so light is less. So I'm using these techniques. You will also be follow these techniques. On the upper portion it is shown a light green texture, and in the near lower portion there will be a blackish texture with the greenish effect. And these are all the semi arid regions, so I am painting it in yellow and in cadmium orange mixed and yellow ochre and a little bit of brown sienna. And this is the Masais of the tribal of the Kenya and the Tanzania, and they are all in brownish black in color, their body texture and their cloth is literally in very colorful. So I am painting it in cadmium orange, and in the clothes I have to show some lights from falling from the layer right hand side, and their cloth is very much colorful, and you have to paint it like that way to give that effect. These are the four Masais coming back from the uh, coming back from their reserves, natural reserves, with the heart of flocks of sheep, and they had a brownish texture in the skin, and I'm using that brown sienna and the cadmium orange little bit to keep their skin structure. And now the hearts of sheep or the flocks of sheep, and they are very much in whitish in color and the blackish in color, and also yellow ochre and brown sienna in color. I am doing all this mixture of these colors and putting in their skin. Actually this vast grasslands is a home of very different types of wild animals. So they used to take out their herd of flocks of sheep around there for grazing, and they used to carry weapons and the sticks to protect them from the wild animals. And so they should be very careful while taking out for grazing, because these are all domesticated animals. They domesticated it for their livelihoods. And now the skin part I have almost completed, and now I will put some details in the flocks of sheep and their horns and the light and shadow part. This is the colorful dresses I am putting on these Masais, and these Masais basically are very long and tall people, and they are very horny. This is the stick which they carry to protect their flocks of sheep and the cattle from the wild animals usually. And now I am putting the light and shadow on the animals part. because the light is front from the falling from the backward region, so the front will be darker and the backward region will have a some light. And now some darker tone to leave the contrast of these flocks of sheep, and now the grassy patches beneath their legs, and these are all the grasses over there, so I have to use the dry brush techniques to do these paint these grasses. And these grasses basically will be painted in brown sienna and the sap green and the ivory black and in cadmium orange. I am giving a darker tone to these bushes to lift up the grassy area and to make a better contrast to the pictures. And now in the distant part the mountains, so I have to lift some of the mountain regions and to give a better effect and better contrast, and darkening some portions. And with my black ink pen now I am doing the final touch, also putting the signature on the paper and putting the outline on the flocks of sheep and in the Masai's body to give some better effect. And not so much detailing, but a little bit of detailing is needed with this black pen. And now in the near portion I had painted some of the rocks, small rocks falling here and there scattered, and I am painting it in brown sienna and ivory black. Here we see the rocks, so the picture is almost completed, so nothing new is to be done in these pictures. So if you like it, and you please comment and subscribe, and we'll meet you in the next vlog. Till then, bye.